Yo guys, Mike for Sim Racing 604 and welcome on board the Formula Hybrid V12 R. This is a hypothetical imagining of a 2026 Formula 1 car with a V12 engine fitted rather than the turbo hybrid engines we've come to assume from Formula 1. So this is a pre-release version. Racing Studio has been kind enough to let me drive this one a little bit early, so we're here at Silverstone. Going to put in some laps in this V12R and share my opinions. As this is an alpha version, these will not be final thoughts. I will be sure to drive this car when it's in its final form and give some more detailed thoughts. But for now, we can just imagine, or we can get a sense rather, of how this car is going to drive in full version. So it's a lot simpler to drive. It does have DRS, as you probably heard, and can see by that speed rapidly climbing. Ooh, just about lost it there. But yeah, so it's a lot simpler to drive than our most modern Formula Hybrid cars. So no hybrid systems to tinker with or anything like that. Just a straight up V12 engine pumping out somewhere in the neighborhood of 900 horsepower in a car that weighs just under, or just over rather, 700 kilograms. So very light, very powerful, but a ton of downforce on offer here in this V12R. You see that speed, 320 kilometers an hour. This does have adjustable gear ratios. I'm running a completely stock setup here, and the theoretical top speed is 349 kilometers per hour, and it can go up from there. This is a potentially very, very high-speed car, so we'll see, where we can take this. Again, I'm not going to do a full review of the car just yet, but initial impressions are very, very good. With this V12R, tons of traction on offer, which is usually the precursor to me spinning out. Yep, there we go. Tires into the grass there, but managed to hold on to it. Listening for that DRS beep. Rear flap open. Climbing, some 310 kilometers per hour down the straight. And yeah, just grip for days. On top of the power delivery being very, very smooth. It's not peaky like you might imagine. And that was a lift. I don't know if that can be taken flat. I'll have to try it. Once we get tires fully up to temp, we'll see where we can go with this car as far as taking corners faster. So I'm guessing my lap time going to be somewhere in the 1 minute 30 range. Silverstone has never been my best track. I'm certainly not a 125 guy here in any modern Formula car, and I don't expect that to change here with this V12. But that sound is phenomenal. Did not need to downshift there. That's okay. Still getting used to the car. And just kind of bleeding out speed. Ooh, just about lost it there. Sliding on the track. And slightly up on my lap time. Last lap was a 1:33. So yeah, not going to set the world alight with my lap times today. Different tire compounds on offer as well. Right now just running the default soft tires. And that was just about flat. Next time I'm going to definitely take that flat. Maggots and Beckett's here. Peak RPM, you can see at the very center of that dash screen, or one down from the center, I should say, nearing 12,000 RPM, slightly over 12,000 RPM actually in top gear there. Puts us in the 320 kilometer an hour range based on the current gear ratios. So yeah, unless they do something drastic between this alpha version and the release version, this is yet another instant buy. Oh, I downshifted again. Mike, pay attention. This is yet another instant buy from Race Sim Studio. And by the way, I expect by the time you see this video, the car will be out. And I am now offering a link to the Race Sim Studios page that is an affiliate link. So if you want to support my channel, you can use that link for your purchases, and they will kick me a tiny bit of money from each purchase. So that would be appreciated if you are going to buy the car. And in this case, I suggest you do. This is big fun. Big fun. I lifted again. That was a slight lift, not all the way lift, but it was a lift nonetheless. Back on that power. Currently down a second on my previous best. So that big 3.5 liter V12, well, comparatively big 3.5 liter V12 is sucking a decent amount of fuel here. All right, no downshift this time, Mike. No downshifts. Oh, it took it flat. Wow, how about that? Oh. Come on. Hold on to it. So I am up time. That bravery with the flat corner afforded me some time here. So definitely on pace for my fastest. Let's see if we can take this flat. Yep. It wasn't pretty, but it was flat. Oh. Went down one too many gears. I didn't think that shift took, but it did take. Cost me 1/10 of a second there. So incredible front end bite on the turn in here. It does lose it about halfway through the corner, so there is some tweaking to be done. It's set up for sure. This car definitely keeping me awake. Flat, easy flat, now that I know I can. So down in the 132s now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Easy. So just about even with my previous best. Might do a slight lift here. I found my line was cleaner with a slight lift. There we are. Try not to pull second gear here. And yeah, this thing is just huge fun. It's a great, great car. Very simple by comparison, so it's kind of like the best of both worlds. It's what we now consider, you know, an old school engine configuration with modern aero and, you know, a car that weighs 700 kilograms. There's a lot to love about this car. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Hold it together. Go a couple more laps here. In this V12R. Seem to be kind of finding my pace now. And this is the first of 4 cars we're expecting from a Race Sim Studio in short order. I don't know if it'll all be this week, but very, very soon we're going to have a new Formula 2 car, a new Formula 1 car, and a 2026 car. And that's not the first time Race Sim Studio. I was in 4th gear. I thought I could just pin it, but turned out to be not the way to go. Yeah, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, the 2026 car. Not the first time Race Sim Studio has imagined a car. If you go back to, was it 2021? Yeah, I guess it was 2021. Was supposed to be the regulation change. Due to world events at that time, it got pushed back. But Race Sim Studio was a couple of years ahead. And they read the regulations and came up with a car that we would be compliant with what was expected to be the 2021 Formula 1 regs. Excuse me. And released that to the public. I think it's just now known as the Formula Hybrid X or the X 2022. I can't recall. I think there's 2 versions of it. So they have done that before where they've studied the regs and come up with something that could amount to what Formula 1 would be like in the future. This time they're targeting the 2026 regs. So I'll be curious to see what that's like. Nice little preview of what could be coming to a Formula 1 track near you. Well, yeah, I knew something bad was going to happen. Well, that's 2 wrecks in the last 2 laps. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish this lap. We're going to go for one more clean lap. And I expect that to be the last of my laps here in this V12R Formula Hybrid. And it is a mighty car. Super fun. Strongly recommended. All right, so let's get away clean here. See if we can set a PB on this lap. Easy flat, hugging the inside there. Could definitely brake later. Just kind of bleeding out speed there slowly. Up 3/10, that's good news. 7th gear. And a bit slow on the getaway there. Try this close to flat. Tricks. Well, I held on to it, but did give back some time there. Flat, flat. Down 2. Down 2 more. Easy on the power. And I was slow. Through Maggots and Beckett's. Just about even with our previous best. Not looking good for a personal best here. Oh, so close. Like 2 turns to go. And I blew it. That must mean I have to go again. Shucks. So yeah, obviously still some learning to do with this hybrid V12R. Up a third of a second here. And a little wobbly under braking is this car. So up 4/10 thus far. Maggots and Beckett's is where I gave that time back last time. There goes a 10th right there. So up nearly 2/10. We're doing okay. 320 kilometers an hour down this straight. So not going to put myself in the grass this time. Bit of a slide there, nothing too bad. Oh, and I'm down. All right. I think I just got to take that. So, yeah, another wonderful car. Again, this is the alpha version, so I'm not going to give it a proper review. But still just huge, huge fun. So, well done to RaceSim Studio. Link is in the description to purchase this. As I said, I do have an affiliate code, so if you want to support my channel, give that link a click and do your purchasing from there. All right, thanks so much, guys, for watching, and we'll see you next time.